Ubisoft now no longer directly own Rainbow Six Siege, with the announcement of Vantage Studios, their new subsidiary company, which is 25% owned by Tencent and has two new co-CEOs who have full business and creative control over Rainbow Six, Assassin's Creed, and Far Cry. Let's talk about this. So if you've not been keeping up with the news, Ubisoft have been going through some troubling times the past few years, to the point where it was expected that Tencent were going to buy them out. Well, the Guillemot family, who own Ubisoft, were reportedly not looking to lose control of Ubisoft, so they went down a different route, creating a new subsidiary company focusing on their three major titles: Rainbow Six, Assassin's Creed, and Far Cry. This new company, which is now known as Vantage Studios, is a quarter owned by Tencent, and it is claimed that their CEOs, one of them being the son of Ubisoft CEO, and the other being the co-founder of Ubisoft Montreal, have full creative and business control over these franchises, meaning they control the resources that go to these games, and these are their major focuses for these two CEOs. Now let me make a point of saying, these games are still going to be developed in Ubisoft Studios. Rainbow Six Siege is still going to be made in Ubisoft Montreal. From a development process, it's still going to be coming from the same developers, but it's more so from an overseeing resource business aspect that stuff is going to be changing in the background. The main parent company of Ubisoft, they focus on their other games now. Their primary focus isn't Rainbow Six, it isn't Assassin's Creed, it isn't Far Cry. That is Vantage Studios. They have their resources, they have their business control, and they have their creative power. Is this a good thing for Rainbow Six Siege? I hope so. I feel like if you have a studio now which is hyper-focused, with funding from Tencent, may I add as well, on 3 hit franchises, if they somehow mess this up, I'll be surprised. They don't have to worry about a startup game or some random Ghost Recon Battle Royale that may be getting made. None of that's got to do with them. Their focus is on Rainbow Six, so that'd be Siege and maybe any other title that they decide to develop, Assassin's Creed, and Far Cry. If you can focus on 3 hit franchises and focus on what the players want and giving more resources to those developers, this should be a good thing for consumers. I have a full video on my YouTube talking through the documents they released, especially the two CEOs talking about their philosophies and their feelings and how they're going to go about doing stuff. You can check that out on my YouTube. But yeah, it will still be Ubisoft in essence. It will probably still have Ubisoft on the packaging, but by all means now, this franchise is owned by 2 different CEOs and will have its own focus going forward. Be sure to let me know your thoughts about this and follow for more Rainbow Six content.